Imagine a place where time stands still behind medieval walls, where legends of kings and costly shadows linger. Today, we embark on a journey to the mystical Eberbach Monastery, one of the oldest and most mysterious sites in Germany. Founded in 12th century, Eberbach Monastery belonged to the Cistercian order, a strict monastic community that valued labor and asceticism. But what makes this monastery special? Its architecture has remained almost unchanged for centuries. There is no luxury here, only stone walls, massive doors, and an atmosphere of silence. But if you stay a little longer, you will feel that behind these walls lies more than just history. Eberbach is not only a spiritual center but also a place where history touched some of the greatest figures. High-ranking officials and abbots are buried here. Emperor Frederick Barbarossa visited the monastery, and in 15th century the crown of the Holy Roman Empire was kept here. If you are a fan of The Name of the Rose, you might be interested to know that scenes from the legendary film starring Sean Connery were filmed here. However, the true pride of the monastery is its wine. The Cistercians were not only ascetics but also winemakers. They planted vineyards in the Middle Ages, and since then the local wine has become legendary. The most famous variety is Riesling, which has been produced here for over 900 years. Interestingly, anyone can purchase a bottle from the monastery's historic cellars. If you want to taste the true flavor of the Middle Ages, this is the place. One of the most famous mystical tales of Eberbach Monastery is the legend of the White Lady. It is said that at night, when the monastery's corridors are empty and moonlight filters through the ancient windows, the ghost of a woman in white can be seen. She wanders through the halls of the monastery, sometimes stopping by graves or old doors as if waiting for someone. Who is she? One version of the legend says that she was a noblewoman who sought refuge in the monastery during the Middle Ages, either the widow of a powerful ruler or the daughter of a wealthy count who was forced to become a nun. According to one account, she died here of loneliness and sorrow, and her soul never found peace. Another version tells of a woman who made a great donation to the monastery but was betrayed by the monks. She returns every night to remind them of her unjust fate. Did anyone really see her? Some visitors claim to have spotted a wild figure at the end of the corridor or heard soft footsteps when no one was around. Sometimes monastery doors open by themselves and candles flicker without any wind. Is it just a legend, or is there something more? That's for you to decide. But if you ever visit Eberbach Monastery late at night, look closely. You might see the White Lady too. Many members of German nobility are buried, and and Eberbach Monastery, including the landgraves of Hesse and members of medieval Germany's ruling families. Among the most notable figures laid to rest here are Edelheid von Laurenburg, a noble woman and wife of Count Walram of Nassau, Rudolf I of Hesse, a ruler of Hesse buried in the 10th century, Henry II of Hesse, a landgrave who ruled in the 10th century. Apart from the ruling nobility, numerous abbots and monks who lived and worked in the monastery for centuries are also buried here. Eberbach Monastery was one of the most influential Cistercian monasteries in the medieval Germany. Over its long history, it became home to many prominent monks and abbots. Among the most famous are Bernard of Clairvaux, one of the key figures of the Cistercian order. Although he never lived in Eberbach, it was founded under his initiative in the 10th century. Ruthard von Eberbach, one of the first abbots who helped expand and strengthen the monastery, making it one of the most influential religious centers in the region. Konrad von Eberbach, author of the famous work Exordium Magnum Cisterciense, which details the history and ideals of the Cistercian order. His book became one of the most important medieval sources on monastic life. Abbot Robert, he reformed the monastery during its decline, restored economic stability, and expanded winemaking, making it a key source of income. Abbot Augustin Müller, the last abbot before the monastery's secularization in 19th century. After its dissolution, many monks were forced to leave. Are monks still living in Eberbach today? No, the monastery was secularized in 19th century and became state property. Today it serves as a historical complex, a museum, and a venue for cultural events. The monastery's winery continues the tradition of Cistercian monks who produced wine here since the 10th century. However, the spirit of the past still lingers, and one of the most fascinating exhibits for children is a display of large Lego models. Yes, right next to medieval sculptures and historical artifacts, children can enjoy giant Lego creations. But it's not just kids who find it fascinating. I've seen plenty of captivated adults as well. If you're traveling with children, don't worry, they will have fun here too. But what truly makes this monastery mystical? Some say that the footsteps of long-dead monks can still be heard, and in one of the halls visitors have reported seeing the ghost of a woman in white. Perhaps it is the spirit of a countess who sought refuge here in the Middle Ages. Some visitors claim to hear mysterious whispers in the cellars. Is it just imagination or something more? Eberbach is more than just a monastery. It is a place where history is alive, where one preserves the spirit of the Middle Ages, and where the walls hold secrets of the past. Would you dare to visit and uncover its mysteries? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.